All right, chat. Let's find out. Let's find out how good, bad, or bad, good this draft was. The Home Run Derby in Chicago. We don't have a representative. Kind of promising that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is not there, given that we didn't sign him. But shout out to Alex Verdugo, who continues to be an absolute beast. The Angels offer us a trade. Absolutely not. All right, the All-Star game. Just rejected a trade without seeing it, but that's fine. So at the All-Star break, we are currently a game up on Baltimore. Roger Rodriguez has made an All-Star game. Was he the only one? No, Andreas Lawrence also makes the All-Star game. Can we find a third? Gillies, what's going on? I think Vince McMahon is back. Yes. Ooh, our third All-Star, Moncada. 3 All-Stars for the first time in the same game. Not bad. 3 All-Stars for the first time. All right. Let's see. All right. So let's take a look at interest. So we got to work on Robbie Spoon a little bit. There is Pablo Cabrera. Let's go ahead and offer him a deal. We'll offer him a fair value deal. No, we won't. We'll go a little bit over. And Pablo has signed with the team. Welcome aboard. Is new MLB worth it? Yes, especially if you're on Xbox. You can literally play it if you have a Game Pass subscription. Bob Cornell. 141 is fair value. Bob Cornell has signed. What about Juan Valenzuela? Juan Valenzuela has signed. What about Dan Ha? Dan Ha says no. Let's get you out of there. Oh boy, what about Ricky Hernandez? Ricky, welcome aboard. That leaves us 3 dudes that we need to work on a little bit here. We'll have Dan Ha in third. Beautiful. Beautiful. Them signing quickly doesn't inspire confidence. How dare you? They just know that we're a powerhouse. They don't want to miss out. Spoonman, can't offer you a deal yet. What about Dan? Dan the man. Yeah, Dan Ha. Ha-ha! Welcome aboard. All right, 2 players left from the greatest draft class of all time. Robbie Spoonman. Declines. All right, we're going to have to keep working on him. Interesting, Spoonman. Interesting. All right, yet another day. Robbie Spoon. Welcome aboard, Spoon Man. Oh, Arnold McCormick now a 15 overall. Well, you're now our top priority, Mr. McCormick. Miguel Mesa. I mean, yeah, we're getting to the point where familiar names won't quite be there. All right, Mr. McCormick. Declined. The balls. The balls to decline. The absolute stones on this guy. The stones! To decline these deals. You know what, kid? I like your moxie. I like your moxie. Let's give you a boatload of money. Yeah, there you go, Arnold. There you go. That's what happens. He's got marbles. We gotta sign him for that much. Use every cent of our bonus money. Okay, now really quickly, let's decline that offer. Today is the deadline. Let's go take a look. We are currently half a game back of Baltimore. Before we take a look at our draft picks, let's take a look at the team, see if there's anything that we need to do. So at catcher, Eric Blank, has been great. 789 compared to what he did last year. Eric Blank has been great. Eddie Diaz tore his MCL, so he's a non-factor. Stephen Kim has also been great. So we are set at catcher. Michael Mortero needs to get bumped up to AAA, given that Eddie Diaz is hurt. He'll start over Ono, and then we will have Lee Kincaid in double with Alex Vaccaro. First base, how has Fabregas done? Don't like seeing that regression. Does have an 806 OPS, not bad. Again, who knows how good McMahon would be. Where did we trade McMahon? San Diego. Doesn't have that many at-bats, but yeah, Johnny's not exactly loving life right now. Bill Patel is a backup first baseman, 342 at-bats, 854 OPS. We are set at first base. We are set. We got Novoa and McDougal, the two options in Double-A. Perfect. Nothing to change. We can drop Buddy Snowden unless I need to bump him back up due to the amount of numbers. Second base, William Quo, 892 OPS on the season, 62 RBIs. He is the prince that was promised. Whew. Abraham Baez is in AAA, 801 OPS. We're going to add him to the 40-man because he will likely be on the playoff roster or a September call-up. We got some depth at second base. But for now, Baez stays. Samuel Torrero, currently injured, but not that badly. Valdez is major league depth. All right, second base doesn't need to change. Yeah, I can't imagine we'll have to call up Mortero, so we don't have to add him to the 40-man yet. Torrero's already on the 40-man. Third base, big free agent signing, Moncada, 20 home runs and a 959 OPS. He's been phenomenal. He has been phenomenal. He has a player option if he wants to come back next year. David Chen, 118 at bat, 716 OPS. He's a perfectly serviceable depth option. So a very, very happy with that. Honestly, let's go back over to first base. Maybe not. Third base is okay. Shortstop. Lugo is a serviceable defense first backup shortstop. Nothing too crazy. Let's get Jesus Sanchez up to AAA because Bob Conklin over a 60 now is good enough to be that AA starter. So I'm good with that. And we'll drop Wesley for the moment. Back down to single. In the outfield, Kevin Simmons is up to a 79. He's doing very well at the plate. Good. Good. I'm going to send Acevedo down for a brief moment. Nick Levitt up to a 76. 750 OPS at the plate. Not bad. Kemp's not so great at the plate, but he actually has gotten a lot of at-bats this year. He is getting more at-bats than Levitt, which is a little bit of a problem. We got to send Kemp down. Either that or we trade him. But he can't be getting more reps at the plate than Nick Levitt. Just can't have that. Jose Acevedo being triple for the moment. Double, that's fine. Aaron Parra out 1 to 2 weeks with a fractured leg. Nick, what's going on? Let's see what we could get for Paul Kemp. Not that I want to get rid of him. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. 21C, 67. It's a random left fielder who's not that great. See, that's what I mean about the trade finder. Unless the Cardinals really need somebody. But given that the AI offers are... Oh, baby. Given that the AI offers are almost always in your favor, there's a shortstop. Ooh, we do need a depth shortstop, don't we? I mean, we do have Bob Conklin, but Randall Reeves. It's either Randall Reeves or Matt Dixon. Matt Dixon's too good to say no to. We'll make that trade with Cincinnati. Fuck it. Fuck it. Like I said, if the AI trade offers are going to be brutal and the same garbage nonsense NHL style, then we'll do what we have to do. I am going to add Kevin Edwards to the 40-man, and he will be the new depth option. Antonio as well. What's going on? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Para currently hurt, so I won't be able to drop him. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And double A is 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Good. We could technically bump up a couple of outfielders if we needed to. Starting pitchers. Rodriguez, all-star. He's looking good. Asensio, struggling a bit this year compared to last. Same for Denton. Huff. Walker Buehler is an overall freefall. Our starting pitching might sink us. Shit. Okay. Starting pitching might sink us. Pickle, I normally like to do the same thing. Make sure that makes sense for both teams. In that instance, fuck it. Honestly, I'm salty that so many of the AI offers like, hey, do you want this garbage player for this great prospect? No, you won't accept that? Oh, cool. Let me offer it to you 12 more times. So we're in a bit of revenge mode at this stage. Okay. We got people in the system that deserve a chance. Just in theory, if I were to trade Walker Buehler, what could I get? Given that he's been pure garbage this season, we pretty much know that the AI won't properly factor that in. At least I can only presume. Yeah, given that, hey, do you want Freddie Smith? Do you want this starting pitcher and a half-decent reliever? All right. Yeah, I'm not going to trade Walker Buehler to anybody. The center fielder is one thing because that guy is actually not bad. It's just I can't have him taking reps from someone. We are going to... yeah. We're just going to get Walker Buehler off the roster here. If he can get sent down, he can get sent down to AAA too, which isn't bad. So Bobby Babori, congratulations. You've been pitching well. You're going to get the call up. Gilberto Chavis, congratulations. You're going to get the chance. And then I'll probably call up another reliever. So Walker Buehler, down you go. Antoine Hubbard, down you go. And Evan Huff, who continues to be a pretty big disappointment. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. AAA can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4. Some of these guys in AA aren't doing that bad, though. Carrara has sucked. Carrara, you're going down to AA. Let's bump up Fernando Castro, because he's actually been doing pretty good. And then relievers. John Sabell, this contract. Can I send you down? John Sabell continues to disappoint. Meanwhile, Dougie Brown is ready. John actually only has 5 innings. Interesting. Never mind, John. We'll keep you there. Devin Williams, through 12 innings, hasn't been bad. Only 5 innings is interesting. Graceffo. Yeah, Graceffo can go, though. Was he hurt? He might have been. Welcome, Dougie Brown, to the majors. Welcome, welcome. And Rosales in AAA has also been pretty good. We're going to bump him up, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. AAA is 1, 2, 3, 4, even though he's injured. 5, 6, and 7. It doesn't leave AA with much, but they are good. All right, so let's see. Is there someone that we can call up? Let's just go single A. See potential. Caps, let's put you on that AAA roster. Scotty Duff, we'll put you in AA. David Young and Will Gray. I'm not too worried about the C potential guys. So honestly, I don't think we have to do too much else. You know, starting pitching's been a little bit questionable. It might be for the best to look elsewhere. It might be. Again, lineup-wise, we're very, very strong. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. So the deadline to sign draft picks, it is time to see our Hall. Our Scott Hall. How good of a draft. Oops, we got one more day. Never mind. How good of a draft. Oh, the Sea Dogs have too many players. It'd be awkward. Oh, because the dude came back from injury. Will Gray, you can go back to single A there. Okay. How good of a draft did we have while memeing? I keep fucking up the day. Sorry, I forgot the sim. God damn it. Bang. There we go. How good of a draft while memeing did we have, chat? Let's find out. Here we go. Spoon Man. A potential at 19 years old, 60 overall for Rob Spoon. Say hello to Rob Spoon. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. High strikeouts, has a slider, four seam, and a circle change. Can he bunt? No. No, he cannot. Second round, Bob Cornell. He's not bad. 18B, but a 68. The Soundgarden meme worked out pretty well. Not too bad for meming, chat. Not too bad. A lot of Rob Spoon and Bob Cornell. Pablo Carrera, unfortunately, as a reliever, while he has some good heat, not so great. He'll end up being an average reliever down the road. You guys wanted the Juan. Well, this is Juan pick you can't take back. Juan Valenzuela. Oof. Oof. Oh, and then it all fell apart, chat. Dan Ha. It all fell apart for you, chat. Ricky Hernandez, not that bad. 18C and a 56. Arnold McCormick. 18A and a 40. Not quite a 12. 94 potential for Arnold McCormick. Unfortunately, Ha and Valenzuela were a bit rough, but yeah, look at old Spoon Man. I mean, certainly an interesting draft, chat. Certainly an interesting one. It wasn't the worst draft, though. I mean, 2 D potentials, but given the approach that we took, not bad. The Yankees got Velasquez, great pick. Casey Light, good pick. That was pretty much it for them. Tampa, their only B potential guy, Bryant Stout. 21 and a 48 is not so good. And then Antoine Gonzalez, good pick for that late in the draft. Good pick. The Blue Jays, Matt Bestafka. Pretty mid. Pretty mid pick for them. We were looking at Darnell Thomas, but we took We took Pablo Carrera, I think, or Juan Valenzuela. Might have been. White Sox, Chad Gomes. They took in the first round. Not bad. They also got Reggie Werner and Kevin Frost. Good draft for the White Sox. Cleveland, Jude Roche. 63 at 22 is not great. Some decent C potential guys, but no other B potential options. Detroit took Edgar Montanez. Good pick. Jose Fernandez. It's a bit awkward. Jason White. Decent pick. Not bad. Didn't get much else aside from that, though. Kansas City, with the 5th overall choice, had Derek Kwan fall into their lap. He is their version of Billy Kay. Damn, he is the Kwan. Wow. Kansas City gets him at 5. Switch hitter. They also brought in James Chu. 62 overall, 20 years old, 91 potential. Thomas Cano is not bad for a C potential. And then there was Alfonso Fuentes, who 21 not so great. And Kurt Bennett, who is also a B potential. Have yourselves a draft, Kansas City. Especially when Derek Kwan got handed to you. I can't complain. The same thing happened for us. Minnesota picked up Eduardo Francisco, who is awesome. And then their only other B potential guy is Clay Snyder, who's way too low of an overall for a 22-year-old. But still, what a pick that was. Houston with Denson, not bad. Shelby Ramirez, pretty solid. Darren Barrett's okay. Decent draft for Houston. Angels took Rick Buckner. Not great. Probably should have gone for Kwan if you had the chance. I don't think they did, though. Their best player was Charlie Brady, who's actually not that bad at first base. Darren Barrett, the Scott guy. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Fucking Darren Barrett. Oh, God. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's someone else who has a name super close to that. Oh, it's beautiful. Anyway, let's move on. Oakland, Julian Saunders is okay. They got nothing else in terms of high-end potential. Like, Hannah's not bad for a third C, but yeah, third base C potential. Seattle went all in on Freddie Raleigh, and they fucking blew it. Good overall, but a D potential. He's going to regress fast. They did pick up William Schmidt, though, who's good for a C potential. Pedro Castellano is okay, lower overall. And then Mr. Delgado is their best pick of the draft. So, good recovery. Texas took Isaiah Lloyd. He's okay. They really went out with Geraldo Gomez, though. That's a phenomenal pick. They didn't get much else. Atlanta, no B potential player. All C's. Miami, no B potential players. All C's. The Mets with 1 B potential player. That is Stephen Wong, who is pretty solid. These C potential guys aren't that bad, though. So, Philadelphia, they did find a good starting pitcher with Brignoni. Not bad. Dave Bautista, 59 overall at 18 years old. We couldn't have gone wrong. We couldn't have gone wrong. Again, we went with a different pitcher, of course, the Cornell option over Bautista. Both were decent. Yeah, shout out to Dave Bautista, looking pretty good. Washington, Britt Bassett, not bad. Arnez just missed out on being a B. Best player potential-wise is William French, but his overall sucks for a 23-year-old. Chicago, Saldana, pretty damn good pick. And then late in the draft, Billy McGee. Billy McGee. Oh, that's right. We did take Spoon over Batista. Well, hey, it worked out then. It worked out. Yeah, shout out to Billy McGee. Super low overall, though. Cincinnati with Francisco Ramirez. Very, very good pick. Late in the draft, they got Doyle Ramos, who was an 89 in terms of potential, and Tim Wyatt, who's an 81. So, shout out to Cincinnati. They managed to do okay. Milwaukee, Greg Don, in his pencil-thin mustache, styling himself after Vince McMahon. Hopefully minus the sexual assaults. Not that bad. Daniel Drummond. Pretty damn good pick, actually. And Parker Yates. 49 overall at 18, but a half-decent potential. Pittsburgh. Mario Pineda was their best player, presumably. They also got Danny Coronado, who has a 91 potential, so that's a very good late pick for Pittsburgh. St. Louis, Sam Pena is phenomenal. Rich Caballero is pretty good. Oliver Lopez is pretty good. And Jesse Nixon, good potential, but pretty bad starting overall for his age. Arizona, yikes. Mark Valentine's okay, and that is it. Pena was the last pick of the first, correct. Colorado does it again. Oh boy, like he's fine for a C potential, but Colorado does it again. There's no way they didn't hire my scouts that we fired. They did pick up a couple decent C potential guys, though. We'll give them that. And then late in the draft, Ike Daniel. But yeah, they consistently blow it with their first round pick. Dodgers, Mendoza, very, very good. And a C potential, Doug Roberts, is also very, very good. There were some high overall players in this draft. Steven Reed. Oh, boy, San Diego. San Diego. Damn. Think we found the worst draft. San Francisco, Eli Guerrero, not bad. Pedro de la Cruz, not bad. Simon Cervantes, not bad. Ronaldo Slater, overall is a bit low for his age. And then Baltimore, blew it. Not a single B potential player or high rating. So, given the circumstances of how we went through that draft, we actually didn't do that poorly. Chad, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.